Hi everyone. I'm going to be cooking with this sauce that I just purchased not too long ago from my local grocery store in Canada. We have a grocery store line that was called Loblaws. They rebranded themselves as the Real Canadian Superstore. But they're still Loblaws as far as I'm concerned. So Loblaws has store brands called President's Choice. And this one is President's Choice Filipino Adobo. It's both in French and English there. Now, you may be saying, oh, what's so special about this? Well, I've never seen a North American company manufacture a Filipino product. I've seen, Thai, pad Thai, and all sorts of other products like that. But I thought, oh, this is rather interesting. I'm myself, I'm not Filipino, as you can see. My wife is, and my children are half Filipino. So I know what adobo is. I know how to cook it. I just thought, oh, it might be interesting to see what this sauce actually is. Now, just as a little background, just to keep those that aren't in Canada with an understanding. So, Loblaws, which was the company, is the main one of the main grocery companies in Canada, was one of the very, very first companies to have store brand products. Everyone else has started to do it over the years, including like Walmart and all of these major American stores. But as far as I know, Loblaws was one of the first ones. They started back in the 80s. And their product that they originally started with was a product called No Name. So it was no name. Meaning it's not Kellogg's, it's not any of those brand names. And they would always have just this straight yellow package. And their products are equal to, sometimes not as good as the actual main name brands. Like this peanut butter I have for No Name, it's actually really good. It's equivalent to I would say like Skippy peanut butter. So they did the No Name brand first, and then they decided, oh, let's make a premium in-store brand. So that's what President's Choice is. President's Choice, well, with its namesake, it was the best of the best that the president signed off on. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they tried to brand themselves off of. So example is like you have President's Choice balsamic vinegar, or President's Choice hot chocolate milk mix. Or, well, here's a good example. President's Choice chocolate hazelnut. This tastes just like Nutella, and it's half the price. It's half the price of Nutella. Now you say, well, maybe it's like a knockoff, but no, they get a separate company and manufacture it their own way. There's no copyright infringements. So back to adobo. So I saw this and I read the instructions. It was pretty simple. You just take bone in, skin on, thighs. You fry them up, and then you add the sauce. I don't like skin on mine, and I prefer the chunky adobo myself, like just chunks. When I have wet adobo with my rice. So I just got I chopped up a whole bunch of boneless, skinless thighs. Now, outside of the recipe of the actual bottle, I added some Silver Swan soy sauce. If you're Filipino, you know what that is. And then I added vinegar from... What's the company name again? I always forget the name. Datu Pati. I don't think I'm saying that right. I do apologize. But that's Filipino vinegar. So I use the Filipino vinegar, Filipino soy sauce, a bit of garlic in there. I didn't add any salt, pepper, or anything. Now I'm going to add, so I'm going to fry this up along with some diced onions, which is also not in the recipe of this. This is supposed to have, like, I guess, everything in it. It has a lot of ingredients. So we'll see how it is. So I'm going to start cooking, and I'll show you a bit of what it looks like as I'm cooking. Right, see you in a bit.
So my husband is making chicken adobo. So this is a mix of the marinade, just vinegar, soy sauce, and garlic. So that's it. So it's gonna be marinated, and it's for dinner time. And once that's done, my husband is going to fry it and add this sauce, Filipino adobo, President's Choice. So we'll see how it tastes like after that.
Okay, so I'm going to turn on the oven here. Well, not the oven, the stove. Let that heat up a bit. I'm going to take a bit of not corn oil, vegetable oil. Put that in the pan there. Do this with one hand. I don't have the device. I'm going to pause it for a second. I'm just going to put the onions in because it takes two hands. Okay, so I got the onions in there. I'm just going to brown up the onions a little bit. Now, adobo is one of, from what I can see from all sorts of videos and recipes, there's so many different variants of dry and or wet adobo and how to do it. And like sometimes they add both chicken and pork, and sometimes just pork, or sometimes just chicken. And the recipes will differ depending on the region in which the Philippines are. Well, the region within the Philippines itself. Because if you don't know, the Philippines is made up of many islands with many different dialects. The primary language is Tagalog, but there's other dialects. Like my wife, she speaks Bisaya, which is down in the south area of the Philippines, near Cebu, Bohol. Okay, so that's nicely browned up, so I'm just going to throw this all in. I'm just going to cook the chicken good, brown it up. I had the chicken marinating in the soy sauce and vinegar for quite some time. Put it in the morning. It is now 6 o'clock at night, so most of the day. Okay, so it's cooking away here. Alright, I'm going to stop it for now, and I'll start it back up when it's cooked a bit more. Okay, so I've browned up the chicken and put it on low now. I had the lid on for a bit there so it'd cook all the way through. That's pretty good there. So I got it all nicely browned up. Alright, so I've opened up the sauce because, well, I only have one hand right now. And I'm going to dump it all in there. Let's see how that works. Oi. Doesn't leave much left. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright. Ooh, smells sweet. Vinegary, sweet. Alright, so I'm going to let this simmer. There we go. So, usually serve this with just straight rice as either on top or on the side. Looks pretty good. I'll record one last video after this and tack it onto here, saying my opinion upon what the sauce is like. Alright, so you'll see it. Next clip will be me saying what my opinions are of this North American, Canadian, Filipino adobo sauce. Okay, so this is the finished product. Adobo on top of rice. I have a small bowl here for myself because I'm on a bit of a diet. Here's my wife's bowl. And my daughter is almost done. That was a full bowl there for her. And she's just devoured it. There was no time limit. She just instantly started chowing down on it. So I haven't even tried it, but you okay? Take it easy. Remember to chew. She's enjoying it that much. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to like, subscribe, and all those wonderful things. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, or bye. So I forgot to review what it tastes like afterwards.
Hi.
We already know that this one really liked it. She was devouring and just absorbed.
She ate all of it.
Yeah.
All of it. So this President's Choice Filipino adobo is really good sauce for if you want to try it and does not want to start from scratch. Yeah. Mama try? You try? Oh! You're not done eating? She's not done eating. So when I tried it, I taste sweetness, vinegary, but not too much.
Little
and
thing.
it has a little bit of zing to it, and there's pepper taste to it. So four flavors that I'm tasting to it, and sweetness. So sweetness, vinegary, but not too much. Pepper in it, zinginess in it. So it's really good. Really, really good sauce. So if you want to do Filipino adobo, try this one.
Oh, if you're in Canada.
Well, if you're in Canada, try that one. And yeah, it's very good. And then you eat it with rice.
No, I lost.
Thank you so much.
I lost mine.
Yeah, our toddler took it. You like it?
She didn't want to eat her own. She wanted to eat Daddy's.
Tasty?
Because Daddy's somehow tastes better than her own.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, Auntie Chrissy.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
No watching.